All right, so this is similar to what we played with in my last Rhinos iteration. The mana base is still the same. We're still keeping our Endotha Triumph and Xander's Lounge to get 5 colors by turn 2, so that way we can cast Scion of Draco. We have our 4 forces. We were running 2 Brazen Borrower and 1 Teferi main. Now we're going up to 2 Teferi main and 1 Subtlety. And then we put 1 Subtlety in the board. The rest is pretty much the same. We need our Dead Gone just for like that early interaction, kill monkeys and stuff like that. And then we have our Furies and our Scions. In the sideboard, we still have our normal 4 Leylines, Disputes, and Vigors. And then we're going to try 2 Unmoored Ego. So instead of splitting, like my thought process behind this, instead of splitting like hate between different decks like Creativity, Tron, Amulet, this is kind of like a catch-all for all that. So we can name like Archon, we can name a Tron land if we get it out early enough. We can name Amulet or name Titan, in addition to bringing in like other hate for that deck. So I haven't tried it yet. I've seen some people have success with it, so hopefully we also can have the same success. But yeah, everything else is pretty similar, just our ley lines and scions. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1. We're on the play. Oh, this hand is great. So this is like a weird setup with this. So we could suspend Footfalls on turn 1, but then we can't Scion on turn 2, or we can suspend Footfalls and then do nothing, and then turn 3 Outburst. So I'm thinking, so this is kind of weird. So what we're going to do is, well, we're going to keep this hand. We're going to play Xander's Lounge first, because we want to make sure we hit all 3 land drops by turn 3 for Violent Outburst. No, Muffin of Doom with the sub. Thank you. Welcome officially to DeVo Nation. Much appreciated. So yeah, we're going to play Xander's Lounge tapped first, just so we can get Scion on turn 2 and Outburst on turn 3, which unfortunately this is going to be delayed a little bit. And here's Ornithopter. So this is probably just Hammer. So because we have our Grixis Triumph, we're going to go get Temple Garden here. I'm going to play this untapped, play out Scion, and pass. You figure since you beat me with jank decks, you could use some, oh yeah, definitely. I need all the bucks I can get here. Especially if I'm already drawing my Rhinos. So opponent fetched a Hallowed Fountain untapped, or tapped, played Saga. So yeah, this is blue-white Hammer. They're playing Reality Chip. Oh my god. No, we just talked about it. Come on. So this is playing out well in terms of we needed to play this land first, so that way we hit all 3 land drops. It's just frustrating that it happened this way. So we don't know if they play main deck. We're just going to Outburst here. We don't know if they play main deck Spell Pierce or anything like that. Maybe some lists do or whatever. But we're going to be doing this regardless. We're not going to like cheese them out or anything. We get in for an extra damage. And I don't think we Fury Reality Chip, right? We actually, so we could Fury Reality Chip, so that way, actually, I don't think we're going to, because if they want to equip this, that's their entire turn. So I'm fine with that. Okay, well, that's a little awkward. Okay. So now they can just equip everything to Ornithopter or a Paladin. You like holding up lethal? Yeah, it's tough. There's like a lot of different. So what sucks is they're gonna attack here, and then they're gonna move Hammer over to just something else. We could block it, and then they can't re-equip it without that dying. That's also an option, but I don't think that's like a winning line. You think I should block it? Having these 2 is just so brutal. So I'll play a land here. You wanted them to have a land or cost. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate here. So this is, if we swing in, see, this sucks because this is going to go get Shadow Spear and then we just lose. So, oh man. So I'm in between Furying this. So we can Fury we can go hit here, and then we swing out dead on the crackback. If we just swing out with Scion, they go to 10. Yeah, just this is going to kill us. Even if they get it and yeah, I don't think we can win. Swing here. If we attack all, let's just attack all here. I'm thinking if we attack all, we have Outburst for lethal if they only block one thing. But I feel like this signifies us having Outburst or something. Yeah, we do have blockers as well. But this Shadow Spear is just going to kill us. I don't think there's a way out of this. No, even if we hold back. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about with Trample. Getting past this, actually. Because this will be 4, 9. They go to 5. Yeah, I don't think we get out of this. Again, the other thing is just killing Pure Steel here. I don't know. Yeah, they float that. They get a Spear. No, Spear gives a Trample. Like, this is just game over. Oh, okay. And they had another Hammer. So, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe Furying the Pure Steel and not attacking would have given it the best. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think we were stuck regardless, though. Maybe, but if we, like, Fury away the Paladin, maybe we have a better chance, but I'm not sure. All right, so in this matchup, we have 4 Force of Vigor. Yeah, we have to chump the 1, and then the other's coming in for 11, and then we just lose. We go to 0. So we'll take out force for force. They are going to be bringing in some blue cards, but I don't think we're going to really care about playing around that. Subtlety can be decent. I guess we'll try that. Our deck lines up pretty well, but we also didn't draw very well there. All right, so this hand we're going to maul. We have no good lands, and we have rhinos and all that. 6 lands and a Scion. 6 lands and a dream here. We can't keep this, though. Jeez. We're going to keep this. We're not going to 4. You like the first one better? Nah, not with those lands. This hand, I'm trying to think of what we put away, though. We got to keep our 2 lands. We could keep Footfalls, or we can go get a Triumph. And we can't even play Scion on 2. This would go get, like, Temple Garden or Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground. This is, like, a tough hand. This is... These hands aren't very good. Hopefully we draw lands and red card for Fury. They play Sentinel to Fairy. I'll pass. So we're probably going to have to Fury away this board, especially because of Cauldra, which sucks because then we don't have Rhinos. But we're just going to keep the board clear. Man. So we can Fury away this. They can't put Cauldra into play. Or we can Rhinos and then bounce the token. But they still get the draw with... Yeah, this is... They have been. This is so... There's like a million decisions here, but they're all like pretty shitty, especially with Sentinel here. So we can Fury away their board. We can Outburst. There's no like straight decisions. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Fury and Uptick. It just feels bad because it's like, this is all our shit right here. If we Rhinos, they draw a card. We get 2 4/4s. They play Cauldra. And then we Teferi, bounce. But that's... They draw 2 cards off that. I don't know. These are all like less than ideal. So play Teferi, Uptick, and pass. So now they have 6 cards in hand. We have 0. Damn, these games. Shadow Sphere. I mean, I guess we have Rhinos on suspend. That's one good thing. Oh, okay. Do we uptick again? You're shocked, no attack on Teferi? Yeah. Do we downtick to try and hit? You could even... I mean, you could argue... well, they're not going to mana leak it, I hope. You would, but you don't... Yeah. Oh, well, they can't mana leak anyway because of Teferi. But I was going to say, that's one reason why they wouldn't attack is to hold up mana leak. But they wouldn't do that with Teferi in play anyway. Maybe they just didn't see it, or they just, I don't know. They're playing Hearthstone. Yeah, so now we have Rhinos come off suspend next turn. We know they have Shadow Spear and Cauldron in hand. If we draw a land for Hardcast Force, that's like pretty game over. They get Reality Chip, play Shadow Spear, and get more Rhinos, Dead Stoneforge. So they can't get Cauldron in play. Uptick to Fairy. Man, if we come back from that, that's pretty impressive, I'd say. Reality Chip. Yeah, I feel like we earned those draws after draw that. Looks like they're flooding a little bit. Just bounce Reality Chip. That ended up working out really well. All right, we'll run it back. We haven't seen any Leyline Binding yet, but yeah, that sequence. Oh, this hand's pretty juicy too. Double Force, 2 Cascaders to Fairy and 2 lands. We're going to keep that. We just need a 3rd land, and we're Springleaf Drum, Subtlety too. So we'll see what they do. We might end up pitching Outburst. So with that on the stack. So we're going to kill this before I can tap for mana. Go get Delta Triumph here. Oh yeah. And we got a Beseiju too. Everything is working out pretty well. What sucks is that like we could pitch this here too, but we don't have any pressure. Stoneforge. Oh my god. How disgusting would it be to Subtlety the Stoneforge right now? I don't think that's worth it. Is it worth it? So if we Subtlety pitching to Fairy, and then we, for the lulls now, we don't they put that on top. I don't think it's worth it. But like, what are we bringing in Subtlety for if not this? I feel like the card disadvantage there is to put it on top and Beseiju the land. That would be pretty funny. They got Reality Chip. All right, we'll go get Xander's Lounge here. We'll keep Beseiju then. All right, we're going to Slam Agent here. But now we have Hardcast Force. You think the chip shows weakness? Yeah, it's a weakness, I guess, in the sense where they think we're going to kill their Stoneforge, which makes sense. Let's get Breeding Pool here for the double blow. Play out Shardless here. And then next turn we'll have Hardcast Force up. And we'll contemplate maybe doing something with this, depending on what they do. Like we could even Subtlety that, which is hilarious. Play the land here. We'll play out this land. We might just hold up Subtlety. Attack with all. I'll probably chump here. Yeah, we have all instant speed stuff, so we don't have to worry about Teferi here. A Hammer. Okay. Usually if you play Hammer, that means... Do we do anything? Mandela says no. I guess we just wait for them to do stuff because we have lethal in play. I mean, I guess we don't have to force anything. So yeah, they could have Cauldron in hand also. So like, what's this? It does seem like a Stoneforge activation, but you know what that means. It means we kill their Stoneforge in response to their fetch. Oh shit. That's awesome. Damn, they played themselves. What a comeback. So welcome to match 2. We're on the draw. This is a sweet hand. It's not that sweet actually, because we can't play Scion on turn 2. This is like an interesting hand actually. So we don't have any fetch lands. We have Xander's Lounge. We don't have white. So this is a 3 mana binding, or 2 mana binding. But I think we're gonna keep this. We'll try this. You love the YouTube intros? I know. It's, you know, this is gonna be on YouTube, so I have to keep the consistency. We can't cast binding without white anyway, you're right. Is this actually this could be anything anymore. Play this tapped and pass. Yeah, so we do need white for binding. I think this is a close hand. You could argue it's like kind of weird slow. Hopefully this isn't a mirror. Kind of looks like a mirror. I feel like we're gonna get iced. Jokes on them, we're not doing anything anyway. But we would like to draw a fetch land. They could have shard this here. All right, so this is just 80 card. This is what we're going to be playing later, or Thursday probably. How much does this cost? It's cost 4. This is, oh, I got this in paper too. I spoiled myself with some foils of this because they were cheap. All right, so we don't really have anything going on. I really don't want to fury both of these. We're kind of in a awkward spot here. I'm probably going to end up taking 10, ice a land, see if that like slows them down. If they're just on 3 lands and like some. Oof. Probably not winning this. Then being on the play, having the turn 2 ice and the turn 3 rhinos is what do we have in the mirror in the sideboard? We have disputes, and we can bring in our egos, but it's like not even that good against like the 80 card because they just have so much hate. Yeah, I think not having rhinos here is rough because they're gonna like outburst. Oh my god, they're playing this. Don't play this stuff. This is just them copying the list from one of the winning lists. So this is a rough spot too because we're gonna have to burn a fury here to kill a rhino, and then we have 1 to cast. So if we can cast these, we're a lot better. But I don't know. I think it's like cheesy. It's yeah. I mean, it's just like there's a lot of flex spots you can play in this deck. You can literally play any card. Like this could be a non-castable card, and you'd still do well. That's pretty much the consensus is like Rhinos is so powerful in general that you can play stuff like this and it's fine. Yeah, it is good against creativity. And creativity is super popular. It's like flexible enough to where you could get away with playing it for sure. They evoke Solitude, Killer Scion. Also, the 80 card version is favored against our like baby version here. That's an interesting way to look at it. Remand and Silence. I feel like you should play that in your decks then. And they have another Shardless. Oof. Yeah, they had a really good oh my god, they exiled Art and Plato. They had just all the Cascade. Yeah, we're not playing that. So yeah, even Mystical Dispute's not that good. We can try the Unmoored Egos. Take out Dead Gone for Unmoored Ego. Like we have to Fairy. You honestly didn't know that card existed? Yeah, I didn't know either until like random people started trying it in this deck. We just have to, if we can get to Fairy out, we have Forces, which they also run all this. Maybe we shouldn't have kept that hand. I guess the hand was like kind of a bad keep also. Subtlety. I'm trying to think if we want any disputes or how many. It's pretty much like who can get as more rhinos out, but they just go bigger. I don't know. Let's just try this. Yes, we'd like to be on the play. We would also try this deck online, but we can't afford it because it's like 1,300 ticks. Yeah, they can also deal with the fairy pretty well. I mean, it's, I don't know. We'll try it. It's Shardless and some lands. It kind of feels weird to mull like this hand, but you should crowdfund your decks, get people to send you cards. I could if I really wanted to do that, but I don't know who would send it to me. Next game, take 2 Leyline for 2 Mystical. Yeah, I mean, I guess Mystical's not that, or I mean, Leyline's not the greatest. Mystical, it only hits like 8 cards though. And I guess, all right, we'll play Misty and pass. And we drew Violent Outburst. Yeah, I think they're talking about, I think for 1, yes, but hits everything. So you're saying keep it in them? Yeah, I think Bill was talking about like on Moto, not in paper, I don't think, right? So we're probably just going to slam shard this here on our turn, as long as they don't have like ice, which it looks like they do. Oh, you have a lot of Moto stuff too? Oh wow, they didn't, thought they were going to ice. I don't know what this is, unless they're just going to do the, they're going to do the failure again on this. No, damn. All right, I guess we should have just outburst at them. Look at that making failure look like an actually good magic card. Now they're going to do their thing. As long as we hit our land drops for Furies, I'm fine with it. Yeah, we should have been greedy and just outburst it at their turn. I'm just going to outburst main phase just to play around anything. Yeah, Moto is easy to, damn, dude, they just have everything. Shit. So doing it main phase, doing it when they're tapped out makes them force it. But I guess if we did it on theirs, I don't know. It's like if they have something X or whatever. So I guess we're just going to Otawara. Hope they don't have more rhinos. Yeah, it doesn't play around force. But then if we untap, if we let them untap, they hard cast force, but then they don't have any other plays, but then we're still kind of SOL. Okay. They're going to choose rhinos. cast comply from graveyard. Oh, no, never mind, it does. Yeah, they name footfalls. All right, we're gonna, oh my God, we don't even have double red. God, no, that sucks. How do we not have double red? We've drawn all, both of our basics here, and then both of our fucking channel lands. That sucks. See if they have another counter. Solitude here. God damn. Yeah, they just had everything. I don't know. I'm gonna stream tonight. I don't know. I usually do one league, sometimes two. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock. I mean, I guess we'll just trade here. You haven't seen the 80 card version of Solitude mainboard? Yeah. They run a set of Solitude, set of Omnath. I would love to draw a red source. Okay. Well, see if they want to trade. Might be wrong to attack, but if you stream a second, I'll be back. If not. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks again for the sub. Always appreciate it. Maybe I'll talk to you later. And then we knew they had Yorion. So now they blink that, exile our Fury. But yeah, we'll be here for a little bit. Up to 13 force. I guess we will hardcast Fury again. Sucks we can't kill Yorion. They only have one card in hand though. I think we still hold out Aurora. Untap. Did they attack? Or did they hold back the trade? They hold back the trade, it looks like. We get to cast Rhinos. See if they have a counter for this. Looking better now? Yeah, I'd say so. So if we attack with all, hold all answers and win next turn. So we have Ottawa to bounce it. Like, assuming they have absolutely nothing, we can attack. Yeah, we can definitely Fury after. The only problem is if they have failure. Let's get in there. So we'll see what they block. They either trade here or they chump here. All right, they're just going to trade. All right, I'm just going to hold this. Oh my God. Supreme Verdict. I'm glad we held that. We could bounce our Enchant. You're right. For some reason, I was thinking it was like Brazen Borrower, where we couldn't target us. Oh my God, let me do that. 1, 2. I'm just playing this out now. Yeah, we definitely could have bounced. Just doing this proactively. Hopefully they don't have anything. Okay, nice. All right, so yeah, bouncing Shard this would have been nice. I don't know what they drew though. We want to make any changes? Not really though. Like maybe Subtlety actually. Subtlety for, yeah, Subtlety is actually really good against all the other elementals. Scion's like medium, especially, let's trim on Scion. On the draw especially. Nah, I don't like this hand at all. Get a mulligan this one. These hands are like not very good. Like we can have turn 2 Scion into turn 3 to Fairy, but they kept 7. I feel like we need Cascaders. Like this on turn 2 into 2 4/4s. It does get a play around Force though. But if they have like Ice, then we just do nothing. God, these hands are, we haven't had like I think we've had like one Snap Keep. Try one more. Put those 2 back. I'm not sure. Like that, the 6 is probably like, it's a good hand, but against in this matchup, it's just like, I don't know. All right, we drew to Fairy. They suspend Footfalls. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's just like a lot of options. They didn't even ice us. They have like nothing. They don't fetch this. Okay. I'm gonna say they're short on lands then. They just turn 1 suspend, maybe they just have a bunch of Cascaders. So it looks like they have Shard this here. See, like for on the play, we get to Fairy out and it's just like a world of difference. Type play around Force and chat to So now it's like, oh my God, let me draw Footfalls here. So we can play around to Fairy, we can bounce a Rhino, draw a card. We can Outburst here, but then if they have Force, they can force it. You like the Fairy bounce? How much does this cost? This one's, yeah, we don't need to draw a land this turn though. But if I'm just gonna play, this isn't gonna play around Force. We could do this at their upkeep. They also have a Footfalls on suspend. So we want to save to Fairy for that. So they're gonna attack here. We're gonna trade, take 2. Hopefully they don't have more. Okay, they have more. We do get to bounce. We're definitely gonna bounce one. And they play a Howled Fountain tapped. So their Rhinos are coming off suspend next turn. We draw the Force, a little late. Do they have a Force for this? If they have the Force for this, we just lose. Okay. I guess if they didn't force it last time. Teferi using Rhinos is kind of sweet. Yeah, especially in the mirror. Sucks we're not making our land drops though. Because we did the hard cast as Fury. Now we take 4, Teferi dies. See what they do. Especially, like, they could just have creatures. They're making all their land drops, so now they just have, like, hard cast anything. We're just going to play Scion to suspend Footfalls, I guess. Kind of unfortunate. They fetch, go get another. Oh, they're going to hard cast Solitude here. Oh, Endurance. Going to put their Footfalls back in their deck. They brought in Force of Vigor? God damn. I don't think you bring in Force of Vigor in this matchup. Unless they had something, I don't know what you cut for that. Like, we could force that, I guess. So if we force that, we trade, we go to a little less. Or we take a little less damage, but we're not hitting our land drops. There's one land drop. Yeah, I guess we use Force there. We just lose. Yeah, we got nothing. Yeah, we should have just, I guess, forced it. Yeah, we're dead. That's a tough matchup. I clicked through that too quickly though. Welcome to match 3. We're on the play. We're going to keep this hand. So this is a good reason why you play Xander's Lounge too, because this lets us go turn 1 Footfalls into turn 2 Xander's Lounge into turn 3, all this good stuff. But wait, why was it upkeep? They play Scalding Torrent. I thought we were on the play. I guess we're not. We're still going to go get Temple Garden here and suspend Footfalls and pass. So we have Force if they want to do anything. We don't know. This could just be like Murktide or something usually with Scalding Tarn. And they, oh no. Hopefully it's not another mirror. Oh, update. Yeah, that's a good point. Hopefully it works. Stream Decker's been a little weird lately. All right, so we have Footfalls. I'm going to play this tapped and pass. All right, they just go get another Triumph here. I feel like this is, oh, this is just creativity, it looks like. Don't tell me, they better not ice me here. I'm going to be so mad. No, don't ice me. It's not worth it to force it. That's annoying though. Let's go get a Triumph now. Yeah, we couldn't force it. It's our turn anyway. You're right. Good Endotha here. They have 4 mana. What are they doing? I guess we just pass and then Outburst. I'd like to shard this, I guess, too, but I don't know what they're doing. We actually can't. Oh, shit. We should have played out Island. Damn, we can't hardcast Force now. Messed up our mana. God damn it. So yeah, this is creativity. This is a pretty tough matchup for us, especially when we tap like idiots. Because they can just have Spell Pierce up and pay. All right, what about an Outburst here? We're going to have to hope they don't have Spell Pierce. I mean, we can pay for it, I guess. We're not going to tap out now. I mean, you could argue playing Charlotte is just like flooding the board here, but let's attack first. But we're not beating a bunch of Archons. They shotgun Sacred Foundry, Leyline Binding. Okay, I think we hold up Force plus pay for Spell Pierce here. Yeah, they're gonna have just a lot to do. They pitch Bolt Land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess we block. They could bolt it if they want, but they got their treasure already. Dwarven Mine. They have to have a creativity. Are they just gonna go ham here? Come on, tap out. Oh, they're just hard casting? Shit. Did not expect that. Discard a card. Did not play around the hardcast Archon. Unfortunate. Oh no. I guess we should have seen that they had enough mana to do that. Yeah, now we just fucking lose. No. Yeah, now we wish we now we're just gonna go all out like we should have last term. If we attack, they eat 1. I'm not gonna attack. God damn. So they have to have creativity, and they're gonna creativity these, and then we're just gonna die. Yeah, we're just gonna die. So if we had enough, I don't think we would have won anyway. We're at 1 here. No. Damn. All right. Our draws did not line up well to theirs. So here we can bring in 2 Unmoored Ego. We'll bring out like Subtlety's not very good. They're really hard casting that. That was some bullshit. Fury can kill tokens, but other than that, it's like really not that good either. We have Dead for that, and the bounce is pretty relevant. They're gonna be bringing in a lot of counters. I mean, Fury kills tokens, but let's bring in like 3 Dispute. Yes, we'd like to be on the play. No, we don't want this hand. Holy shit. It's a weird hand. Man. Yeah, we haven't seen any, like, I don't think it's me. These hands we've been going to 5 a lot, which typically we rarely mull with this deck, I feel like. All right, we'll keep this. We have to put 2 cards on the bottom. Turn 1 Footfalls is good. I like Dispute, but I also like Fired. I like Ice here. Turn 1, turn 2. I'm going to put Scion and I guess Dispute. Kind of sucks, but I'll go get a Temple Garden here. Suspend and pass. This will go get a Steam Vents. Feels bad mulling to 5. And they're not going to do much with 2 mana anyway, like short of Ice our lands. But Ice is good just to try to fight a land here. Oh, wait. I didn't have upkeep. My upkeep stop. Whatever. We still want to Ice, so that way we can find a land here. 3 outbursts. Come on, land. No. God damn it. I don't know. It's not working out for us. We have Dispute for like Prismari command, or if they try to slam a Teferi right now, they're definitely going to shock that in. Either play Fable, Teferi. Wow, they didn't. Outburst Tron all the way. I've thought about how I could build that, but it's tough. Just that tapped and no. Man, this sucks. They have 7 cards in hand. They don't have to do like shit. If they had creativity here, we have nothing for it. Ren, sure. Ren upticks and passes. Alright, we do have Rhinos. Let's see if those resolve. They do. Leyline Binding. Again, we could do this on their turn with counters, but they Leyline Binding by Leyline Binding. Ugh. Oh, they just do a token. Okay. I guess they have another Ren and 6 in hand then. They're still not doing anything? It's just so weird that they just don't have anything. It's just such bullshit. Suspend Footfalls. Another Leyline Binding. They crack fetch. They don't crack fetch. They're making their land drops. We're not hitting any. No. They get in for 1. They just don't have to do anything. They can just watch us struggle. Turn 7, we haven't seen a fucking land. Getting all the Dwarven Mines. They just have creativity, which I'm surprised they haven't tried to play yet. I guess they don't need to. If we're just missing land drops, they can just get in for free. Let's see if they try to creativity here. God damn. Both games, we mulled to 5 and it was just terrible. All right, welcome to match 4. We're on the draw, and sadly, this is a really good hand with a 1-lander, so we have to mull. What is this? You guys see this, right? We're going to throw those up. Every hand, man. All right, we have Fury. We just need to draw lands. There's a land. We'll hold this Fury for one more turn. Can't believe these hands, man. Hope they just go like one drop or something. Crack this. We could Fury these two away. Yeah, I guess we do. I don't want to risk it. So we'll just hit both of these and pass. We're just going to keep holding up this land. They shock in Temple Garden. It feels bad hitting like 2 drops like that. Yorion Ranger. Okay. This sucks. Red, blue. We're going to get a Steam Vents here. Yeah, but like we could ice for lands, but I think we just need to keep their board. But we stop breaking on lands. Tap 3 mana. Realm Walker. That's really good for them. We would love a fetch land here. They get it for 2. All right, we'll take it. It's a land. Yeah, we're so far behind. We should have like two sets of Rhinos on board already because they can just like go crazy with Realm Walker here. Oh, and then now they have Heritage Druid. We're screwed. They tap 3. Seeing if they want to play off the top of their deck. So that'll land on top. They play the card from their hand, which is another Realm Walker. So if they don't have anything on their deck, nice. Okay, there's a Fury, but we're gonna attack. So next we'd love them to brick, and we'd love to get a red card. So play another Shardless here. We just like really needed them to brick one more time. They drew a land. They can play off the top of their deck. They are playing a. Oh my god, no! They top deck the Azeri. That sucks. Yeah, our deck's really good against this deck if we draw lands. So it looks like they're tapping it with Heritage Druid to play more cards or to pump their team. They crack their fetch. What does Elves bring in? Zuri Renegade Leader. Yeah, they're just gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. We'll come back to it when they're done. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just dead. Unfortunate. We don't really have anything for this matchup. Our main deck is just supposed to shit on this deck. Like they might bring in like Mark of Asylum, Janeth Magistrate. They got a Force for Subtlety. It's really like nothing else to bring in. We'll just try that. Yes, we'd like to be in the play. All right, we'll keep this hand. It has Dead Gone as early removal and then into Outburst. This card's kind of dead, but hopefully it can come through. I'm gonna play Misty and pass. I'm gonna try him. Leyline Binding. That's pretty good actually. So this can go get a Temple Garden. We'll have all 5 mana. And then this can kill whatever 2-drop they have with dead. Oh, they got the mark. Okay. Which is fine because we can just Leyline Binding that. Nice. Another binding. I'll shock this in and pass. They thought they were safe with mark. So we could play Otawara, but I kind of want to hold this as long as possible just in case. They tap 2 green. Elvish War Master, and then 1 more to trigger this. So we could kill. This is going to let them have 3 more mana. So it's going to, if we kill this, I think we did this. It's annoying because it sets us back a turn, but I don't think letting them have 3 extra mana is going to help us. All right, we have more removal. Another Heritage Druid. If we let this resolve, they're going to have 5 mana total, and then they can just like play all their shit. Kind of just want to binding this, and then we can fire these 2, depending on what they play. Twin Ends Elite. Just really keeping them off their mana. And this is important too, because now they don't get that elf token here. All right, so I guess we just hold up Force. I don't know if it's worth it to play Boseiju. Probably attack first. I don't know. They play Nettle Sentinel. They have 1 card left in hand. Yeah, these forces are actually really dead. They just don't attack. Do they just have Coco? What is this? We tap out and they finally play into our Cord. We actually tap out and they play Cord. Oh, that's so fucking lame. The last card in their hand was Cord. Oh my god, and we drew the Force. Oh, that's so fucking brutal. So unlucky. I don't believe that shit. What are we drawing here? Is it worth it to hold? I don't think so. God damn. Play Twin Ends Elite. We can't even draw Fury. We don't even have double red. Nah, we could. I don't think there's anything we can draw. Okay. Well, there's binding actually. We're at 5. We can binding that. Outburst. Go to 1. It's crazy our draws were so shitty that like even having all this removal like did nothing. We had to block there like that. They should have just attacked with Magistrate. I don't know why they didn't. And they played that post-combat? God damn, dude, these games suck. I can't believe how bad these games are going. I don't know. Yeah, we're just like mulliganing too much and just not drawing what we need, I think. All right, welcome to the final match. We're on the play this time, finally. And fine-ish. I'm gonna try this. It's like tough. It's like a medium hand. Put a mulligan to 6. Especially like we can turn 1 Rhinos, turn 2 Ice, but then we have this random tap land here. All right, we're gonna play Breeding Pool, suspend Rhinos, pass. Rogan Triumph, maybe another Mirror or something. Leyline Binding. We're gonna shock this in. We're gonna ice their land. Well, let's actually turn on that. All right, so we'll ice their land here. This will help find an untapped source too. They play Foothills, probably pass. Go Otawara. I think we play this. Oh fuck, we don't have white. God damn it, I fucked that up. Yeah, so we should have played this tapped and then just ice their land. Man, I'm out of it today, man. So they're gonna fetch here. We're just gonna ice them again. Yeah, we don't have any white sources. We need a fetch. They play Proving Ground. Still gonna ice their Rogren. No, we drew all the tri-lands. They get all the fetch lands. This looks like it's going to be creativity again. We're just like not prepared to beat that deck right now. Fetch a mountain, run in 6. Yeah. Guess we play this tapped and pass sadly. Not looking too good. Especially if they go, I mean, they might not just because we have dead just in case, but if they want to go creativity with thing, let's see if they get Dwarven Mine here. That'd be fantastic if they went for it. They did not. Untapped red source. Untapped red source. Let's go. We cast Footfalls here. No spell pierces. There we go. We get a steam vents here. They could still like creativity, but there's no way we can like stop it otherwise. So we're just going to do this because they can just go get a Dwarven Mine here and then creativity for 1, but we can binding that and then hit them down for a little bit more. See what they do with, okay, so they do have their own binding. So we can binding their binding. We don't have any other white sources though. Binding a Fairy seems pretty bad. Yeah, I feel like they're just like desperate at this point, but they could, by doing that, and then if they creativity, okay, they do have creativity. This is a really tough matchup, so them just clearing the board, it's kind of just like rough. Gonna pitch that. It looks like they have another binding up too, so they can like binding our binding. They bolt our Rhino and then they ping it. Okay. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draco. So we can bounce Archon and play Scion. We have white with Endotha, so we're gonna bounce that. Oh god, we're still gonna play Scion instead of suspending, which sucks. But and if they want, Ren can ping Teferi. So if they down tick on Teferi, we can Leyline Binding their Leyline Binding, and then we can kill Ren and Kiki Chiki, which is pretty coul. Yeah, this version's not running Ketria. We just have Endotha and Xander's Lounge for like maximum turn 2 Scion power. Okay, so they do tick down. I mean, they could still have creativity in hand. They can have Transmogrify. Again, this matchup's like pretty tough, especially because our draws weren't the greatest. Another Fable. All right, I guess we're going to Leyline Binding this and kill these two. I feel like they have another Ren. I think they got shard this or something, I think. Just for some pressure. They better not have Leyline Binding for this. Ice. Okay. So we're going to Leyline Binding this, kill these two and ping that, and then suspend Footfalls. Nice little play here. And then we suspend Footfalls, and we are F6'd. We have nothing left. So they're going to fetch, go get it. Maybe another Triumph. They do get to loot with Fable, so yeah, that's a weird thing with Scion is our green tramplers already have trample, and then our red already has double strike, so they're kind of useless in that regard. Was better. They pitched 2 spell pierces. Wow. Yeah, this deck just like shits on our deck. They have main deck spell pierce and Teferi, and just they have another Shadow Prophecy. Okay, that's good for them. They get the draw, get to look at the top 5 cards, pick 2. I think Sion's in there just for, yeah, he's there for just like a 4/4 flyer on 2. It's like this deck's a little more mid-rangey instead of tempo or going over the top like the 80 card. We probably would be playing the 80 card if we had them like could afford the ticks, but it's like an expensive deck. And Leyline's just so good that we can't not play it. There's no way they don't have something here. They just looked at a million cards. They play a land, they shock it in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is gonna get a Dwarven token, and then they're gonna creativity for 1. They creativity, pitch Scion. I'm not sure what we could. That's not gonna do it. No, damn. Yeah, didn't work out. So we have Unmoored Ego to bring in, and I guess Disputes. Sion's like pretty terrible. Parry's good, Force is good. Subtlety, no. Like 1 Fury. They also get to bring in like 8 cards for us. So it's not very not looking good. We played this deck twice. We've played Rhinos and we've played Hammer. So this deck's super popular online, so I guess playing our deck, which isn't favored, isn't the smartest. We just kind of hope to dodge it. Hopefully these Unmoored Ego, we haven't got to cast Unmoored Ego yet, but hopefully it comes through for us. What decks you'd like? We're gonna keep this hand. It has turn 2 Ice into Shardless into Outburst, and we're gonna hope that they don't have Spell Pierce or Flusterstorm. All right, so they're back. All right, we're gonna play Endotha on 1. Yeah, Ragavan into Amber. On just like turn 3, you have 4 mana. Oh no, turn 2, you can have or just Urza out because you attack, make a treasure, play Mox Amber, play a land. So you have 2 lands, a treasure, and a Mox. Oh, that's like living the dream. All right, so we got Endotha Triumph. So this is gonna get a Steam Vents here. And we're just gonna ice their land. We draw Dispute. It's not bad. They play Stomping Ground. So we're definitely gonna slam Shard this here. They're tapped out. Good Temple Garden here. Cast Footfalls. So this is a really good start for us. Ice into Rhinos. So if we lose from here, then like we can't complain. So I wonder if they want to go Fable here. They just do nothing. Interesting. I'd love to draw a land here to hold up Dispute. So we're gonna probably Dispute their Prismatic Ending or something, whatever they have. I can 100% complain if I lose on a good draw, on a god draw. Yeah, I mean, But it's like, I don't know what I'm complaining about. Just like our opponent's deck is better than ours, I guess. Or, I mean, I've complained that their God draw is better than ours, but like, we're 100% going to counter. Do we counter Prismatic Command here? Or do we counter? I think we counter this. Oh, you know what? We can't, because if we counter this, this is our only blue source. So this, man, so we should have just we didn't have the Dispute in hand, but this, if we got a breeding pool, we'd be better off. So now I'm thinking, do we just hold up Hardcast Dispute I think we just hold up Hardcast Dispute. This does let them like filter a lot. We can also Leyline. We also have double Leyline Binding up. So thinking about double Leyline, I feel a lot better. So they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, hold up a treasure. They have to go for it. Oh no. What? No, they had Persist. God damn it. It did not play around Persist. That's frustrating. It should, in theory, just win. But they go up to 10. I'm going to pitch Fury. We don't know what this is, though. Like, they could have they could have anything, honestly. They could hard cast Dispute here. If they hard cast Dispute, they lose. But now I'm trying to think is, do we outburst here or do we hold up? Do they have their own? Okay. If they have a counter here, then we're just fucked. They're like 99. They have to, right? God damn it. Yeah. Man, this is not my night. Guess we'll Binding. We'll get in for... It's crazy how you can have like such a terrible night. Like where just nothing works out. But say like we had a God hand, but like it didn't matter. Just Persist. I wasn't playing around Persist. We don't have anything for Persist anyway. And they just have better hands. Like, yeah, no, we just lose. 0-2, 0-2, 0-2. That's such shit luck. The Archon matchups were just terrible. We didn't see Unmoored Ego at all either. All right, let's talk about the deck before we head out. All right, so we tried a slightly different version than our previous one with Domain Rhinos here. The league was trash. You guys saw. We won our first match, which was a little rough, but every other game was pretty terrible. We'll still post it. We're still gonna post this video, but it's just shows that like sometimes things don't go your way and it's shit, but it happens. I don't even really have much to say about the changes we made. Just the subtlety into Fairy main. Like it was fine. It didn't really do anything insane. Binding was great. For the sideboard, we didn't really get to bring in much. All the sideboard matchups were pretty loose with like Unmoored Ego and like a few mystical disputes, but we didn't have to bring in Leyline. And then we only brought in Force for the Hammer matchup. So we're definitely going to run this back at some point. Oh, and the Scions. Scions were pretty medium this league, I'd say also. Well, we're going to keep trying this deck and hopefully we have better results. Creativity is pretty popular right now online, so that deck just pretty much shits on us. So we have to get pretty lucky in that matchup now, in addition to Living End, which are two of the most popular matchups. But we'll get there. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time. Peace.